Have just improved in Germany as well as in the United States. Let's hope it lasts. I think we have to be realistic that the current volatility that we're seeing in markets is probably going to stay with us for quite a while, and we will probably have relief rallies and then maybe some setbacks. But all of you know that, and this is something that's common to what equity markets are all about. Obviously in Germany the fintech sector is becoming more and more important. It's becoming a key part of the fabric both of the startup industry and the financial industry. It's really changing and transforming financial markets all over the world, and of course Germany has a big role to play in that game, and the city of Berlin, of course, is at the center of this transformational activity. And we're seeing already the positive impact of fintech communities and ventures and startups and scale-ups into the consumer space, into the business space, into the financial space. It's really a big hope for us that the current deficit that we have in terms of getting startup companies who are quite prevalent in Germany to scale-ups without leaving the country. This is really something where we want to extend the value chain from startup to scale-up to IPO to SDAX to MDAX to DAX. That just isn't happening often enough yet, and definitely not in the frequency as we are seeing in the United States and other parts of the world. So if we talk about growth being one of the key deficits in Germany, the startup scene in general and the fintech scene in particular, of course, has a huge role to play. And I'm quite happy that all of the impulses that we're setting in the coalition contract that was announced yesterday, in terms of tax breaks for businesses, in terms of reforms to spur growth, reduction of energy prices, reduction of electricity prices, reduction of red tape, reduction of bureaucracy, incentives to set up companies, fiscal support to set up companies, but also the whole framework of our spending package on defense and infrastructure are all pillars that will motivate growth and will give startups and scale-ups a better framework. I was on a panel 2 weeks ago where one startup company already gave very specific examples of their exposure to the infrastructure sector. I had 2 meetings in the last 2 weeks with the defense tech industry in Germany, which is an incredibly fast-growing, highly innovative component of our defense industry. And of course, they will help us a lot in terms of becoming resilient against the threat coming from Russia. We're in very close contact with Ukraine, who of course we work with together a lot on defense. And just 2 months ago in Munich, I met with the minister responsible for the defense industry in Ukraine, and what they are doing with startups and innovation and disruptive business models to help defend themselves against the Russian aggression is truly impressive. And I have to say we have a lot to learn from the impulses and the innovation coming from defense tech startups in Ukraine. And that's something we're looking at very carefully. We're redesigning our procurement to give new companies a chance, even if their technology is not yet proven with long years of track record. So all